Hi everyone, this is Dango. So this is a special video series about interviewing some of the best players in Langrisser Mobile. So this interview is before the playoff season of the season 1 of Apex Arena, and this part we are going to invite one of the best free-to-play player, Knusperkeks. He's going to tell us about how he feel about this game and all these different things that we are going to talk about. So let's just start right now. So Knusperkeks, could you give me like a little bit of like a brief introduction about yourself, like why you are like playing Langrisser Mobile, and are you having a good time here?
Yes, hello, Dango. I'm having a great time here. Thanks for having me. Um, I've been playing Langrisser Mobile since the second day, actually. On the first day, I was re-rolling until I got my
Oh,
first SSR. I got Lana, and then
oh,
I just rolled with it. It was fun.
oh my
What I
God,
enjoy
we
about
get we got the same SSR. Oh, sorry about interrupt. Yeah.
oh, the same. That's
Yeah,
cool.
my first SSR was also Lana. Yeah, I was just specifically trying to, reroll a waifu. So Lana is the first female character that I got, so I just keep that account. Yeah.
Yeah, I like her a lot. She's one of my favorite characters because her voice actor is one
Mm-hmm.
of my favorite voice actors ever, the Japanese one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and
Okay.
what I enjoy about Langrisser is that it's actually a very complex game. It's not so easy. You
Mm-hmm.
can always decide for yourself what you want to do. If you want to do PvE or PvP, or you just want to raise the characters that you like for whatever reason.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's fun, I think.
Yeah. Okay. So let's then start discussing about some of the main topic we want to discuss today. So like you are very very strong and powerful in Langrisser Mobile Apex Arena. So so what do you like the most in Langrisser Mobile Apex Arena?
Generally speaking, Apex Arena is a much more refined PvP game mode than World Arena. In the
Yes.
beginning, I tried World Arena. I got
Mm-hmm.
to 1900 3 times, but I never got to Langrisser rank. It was a bit annoying for me.
That's a little sad. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think the best part about Apex Arena is the ban pick phase.
Mm-hmm.
So if you have a good knowledge of the meta game, then you can already like win half your games before the battle even starts.
Yes. Ban pick is definitely very very important. Yes. Yeah, and yeah, also like World Arena is very, very challenging. Yeah, so hopefully they can probably make some adjustment because getting a 5-win chain is just asking too much. Like even in Apex Arena, like with a much refined system, it is hard to get a 5 chain win. Like it's just asking a lot to achieve there. Yeah. So what's the most exciting moment for you in Apex Arena?
The most exciting moment in Apex Arena,
Mm-hmm.
hmm, I think it is the moment when I can formulate a strategy inside my mind how I should play the game. So if you want to win, you have to know how you should win. You need to have a plan
Mm-hmm.
inside your mind, your
Mm-hmm.
moves, how
Mm-hmm.
you should generally move your characters. And if I can see like 5 turns ahead and I can see myself winning, that's the best moment.
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure. Yeah, so you are really like you like to plan well, like even before the battle starts, you want to like kind of like visualize how the battle is going to be, and then if it goes to the direction that you are expecting, then you'll probably be very happy because you know you will kind of win the game, right?
Yes, that's the right thing.
Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah, yeah, that's true. So, the playoff season is going to start very, very soon, and this is going to be very, very exciting. Are you getting excited?
Yes, actually, I watched your video recently. You are
Mm-hmm.
getting me hyped up as well.
Yeah.
I didn't care that much before because I didn't think I could get very far, but now I feel very motivated because of you, and I will try my best. And some other people also give me courage. So
Yeah,
I'll try to put on a good show. This is a
yeah,
big
yeah.
moment.
Yes, for sure, because all the other players they can actually watch you in real time, and they can make comments. I mean, you will not see the comments in real time, but you can check later. Yeah, but this is like very, very going to be very, very fun. So if you are going to like play with someone in the playoff, is there a guy that you don't want to face?
Actually, from watching your video recently, I found out
Mm-hmm.
that Tomato, who is also really strong on Apex, is also free to play. So I would not like to face him. So it would be a bit
Why?
of a shame if we had to like kill each other off.
Oh, you just because you think like Tomato is a very good free-to-play player, and like your guys should both take your chance to win. So you feel like it is not very good to fight Tomato, and so that one of your guys needs to get eliminated. That's the
Yeah,
reason.
I mean,
Okay, okay.
you look at Reddit, and
Mhm.
people always complain about PvP being pay to win, and to a certain degree, I agree with them. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
obviously, it's a pay to win game, but that
Mhm.
doesn't mean you can't win if you don't spend. So
Yes,
I'm
yes.
trying to prove that point.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think that's very, very true. So it is very true that the bigger whales and lots of players they pay a lot. They have some certain advantage, but as a strategy player, if you plan well, then you spend all the resource in the right place, then you can actually be very, very competitive. And I think you kind of already proved like how this game as free to play can even push the Apex arena to very far. I think you already did it, but yes, definitely if you can push yourself even further in the playoff season, then that is going to be very, very encouraging to other free to play players as well. Yeah, so that is, yeah, yeah. So okay, so you don't want to meet tomatoes. Okay, nice. So far, what's your favorite characters? You can say like maybe 2 or 3 characters that you like the most, and probably why.
So from a gameplay perspective, as a unit
Mhm.
in the game, I like Rachel the most because
Mhm.
she's a mage who can deal damage. She's using overpowered sorceress, so she's doing a lot of damage.
Yes,
She
exactly.
can heal her team. She
Mhm.
can dispel debuffs.
Mhm.
Yeah, and another favorite character is Lana, as I already said, because of her voice actor. I'm a big fan of her. And
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I'm also a big fan of Lana. Yeah, but probably not only because her voice actor, but also because her, you know, she's just a waifu material. Yeah.
oh yeah, she's really strong too.
Yeah,
She
she's very
carried me in the
strong.
beginning a lot.
Yeah, because Lana
Mm.
can summon, Lana can cast AoE, and Lana is one of the best single target mage in this game as well. Yeah, she's definitely very, very strong.
And she's also good at low stars, even if you have her at 4 stars. I use her at 4 stars and she's still really good. Her unique equipment is extremely
Yeah.
strong.
Let me tell you one secret. My Lana now is still 4 star. She's getting 5 star very soon, but I win a lot of battles with 4 star Lana. So some people say I'm a big whale, but sometimes I still use like low star characters like and yes, Lana even at 3 star or maybe it's not 3 star, but even at like 4 star or 5 star, she's already very, very strong. Like if you use Lana to cast AoE, her talent has nothing to do with increasing AoE damage, so star level doesn't really matter in that case. So this is, yeah, I think this is one of the reasons why you can actually use Lana even at lower star. And so in your eye, is there any like similarities between Langrisser Mobile and the other like more traditional strategy like board game like chess or Go? And if there like if there are like some similarities, what are the main difference though?
Well, in Go, you have
Mhm.
to gain small advantages over
Mhm.
time, and at the end
Mhm.
game, you will have accumulated the big advantages.
Mhm.
Uh, in Langrisser, it's kind of similar, but also different. For example, in Langrisser,
Mhm.
RNG is also a factor. For example, you look at chess or at Go, there is zero
Mhm.
RNG in it.
Yeah.
Obviously, the first person making the first move has an advantage.
Mm-hmm.
But in Langrisser, it's both good and bad because it can make a boring game exciting. For
Mm-hmm.
example,
Yeah.
uh, you have two players. One has more battle power than all their characters. He's obviously going to win without RNG. But
Mm-hmm.
with RNG, it can become a bit more exciting. But it can
Yes.
also become a bit more frustrating.
Yeah,
Depends on
I
your
agree.
perspective.
Yeah, I can still remember there was the one game that three of my tennis headgear all triggered breeze for my other characters, and they just have like free breeze for like 2 turns, and that just totally turns the game. So yeah, RNG is very very important, which is kind of different from the other like strategy games. Yes. So yeah, that being said, do you have uh, some ideas about the future of the game that you want to share with us, or if there is there any like particular characters you are looking forward to? Some of the characters are released in Chinese server already, but they are not getting global server yet. Which characters, will get you excited? Do you have any plan on some of the characters? Do you have any, you know, more ideas about the game?
Yeah, I think, in my opinion, the Mythical Realm faction is going to
Hmm.
be one of the best factions in the future going forward. Uh,
Yeah, you mean the
especially
Gizlos?
once,
Yeah,
yeah, again, yeah, that's the Gislo faction.
yeah.
Once Yulia comes out, once Yusuke comes out,
Hmm.
uh,
Yeah.
Shoujo Jessica is also very strong.
Hmm.
Obviously, you need some good star ratings on those, but they're going to be really strong, especially in Apex. And I'll try to get some of them just for fun.
Yeah, I'm also looking forward to, Paul, these like mystical faction characters, like including Yulia, Yusuke, and Shoujo Jessica. They are all in my dream now. So now, in the end, so the last question is like, do you have any suggestions about the game, or something that you hope the game can deliver? Just like any ideas?
Just in general, how to improve the game.
Yeah, like if you have
Mm.
any suggestions, that's something the developers may listen to, to make the game better. Is there anything that's in your
Oh
mind?
yes, I remember now. Yeah, in
Mm-hmm.
Ancient Call, many people, for example, obviously the global players know what's coming, so they can
Mm-hmm.
prepare ahead of time. But
Yeah.
if I'm a person playing on Chinese server,
Mm-hmm.
then I don't know what's coming. And
Mm-hmm.
in the Ancient Call, you need very specific characters to do well.
Yes.
So my desire would be that they would buff the amount of guild points everybody gets per week, so it's
Mm-hmm.
easier to raise those characters that are needed. So the developers make the content. Ancient Call is actually really good content, but many
Yes.
players refuse to play it or can't play it because they can't build up the characters. Just look at the SSR keys. The rainbow keys are very difficult to obtain.
Yes, exactly.
Those need to be more accessible.
Yeah, yeah, that's a very good suggestion. So actually, just to let you know, the guild points can actually be exchanged for some of the hardbound materials in the future, which means it will be easier, a little bit easier for people to build their characters. But the thing that is not changed is the total amount of guild points people can get. So I agree, like as of now, at least. Uh, like almost yeah, I think I used the most of the guild points already, so I don't really have a ton of accumulation of guild points. It would be nice that if they can increase like more guild activities, maybe some just a guild events, so that people can get more guild points. That would be awesome, especially to help new players. That is going to be very very important. And yeah, thank you very much, Knusperkeks, for joining me. And I think you do provide like very valuable information on both the Apex Arena and also the Langrisser Mobile overall. And I really thank you for joining me. And yeah, I wish other like audience will enjoy this interview. And thanks again for joining me.
Yes, thanks for having me. It was a great pleasure.
Okay, thank you, and also thanks for everyone for checking this video. this is the end of that video. In my next video is about where like still have some other players that we are going to interview, including the player that Knospe mentioned, which is Tomato. Yeah, this he's the other very strong free to play, completely free to play player that made it to the Langrisser level very fast. So yeah, we will see you guys in the next video. Thanks, peace.